Hare Krishna, welcome to the session on Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, part of our Sri Krishna Kathamritam. We were discussing Sloka number 25, maj-janmanah phalam idam Madhu Kaitabhare, that Sloka. So we started that discussion 2 days ago, and today we'll continue the discussion. But before that, I wanted to share something about Krishna Katha, the importance of hearing Krishna Katha every day. What are the benefits of hearing Krishna Katha, the glories of hearing Krishna Katha, all of that. There is a beautiful shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto. Nayatra vaikunta katha sudhapaga na sadhavo bhagavatastadhashrayah nayatra yajnesha makha mahotsavah suresha loko pinavaisa sevyatam. So what does this shloka say? Where there is no flowing river of nectar regarding topics of spiritual realm, where there is no pure saints who have taken shelter of the divine, where there are no grand festivals of joy and sacrifice, even if it is the realm of the King of Heaven, that place is not to be inhabited. Inhabited means to be lived. That place is not to be lived. That place is not to be considered for living. It's a beautiful shloka glorifying the importance of Krishna Katha. It says, Nayatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga, where there is no flowing river of nectar. What is the word in this? Okay, let's look at the translation here. Even the absolute highest peak of material opulence must be rejected if it lacks the three pillars of spiritual life. What are the three pillars? The first one is Katha. Second one is the sadhus, sadhu sangha, satsanga. Third one is the festivals. Katha, sadhu, festivals, utsava. The first one is the Katha, importance of hearing Katha, Krishna Katha, Rama Katha, and so on. Nayatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga. Sudha is the nectar. We discussed something about this yesterday, right? When our Sudha Mataji was reciting Ramayana beautifully, I said, Madhuram Madhuram Sudha Sudhara. Krishna Katha, Rama Katha is like beautiful nectar, sweet nectar flowing continuously. Just like when you open a honey bottle. I mean, we don't have an experience of seeing nectar, right? Amrutam we haven't seen. At least we have seen honey. So when you open a honey bottle and pour it into a cup, the honey flows continuously. So it should be like that. It should be like a river flow. The Katha should be like a river flow. There's a beautiful phrase describing about Krishna Katha in Bhagavatam. That phrase is Sri Krishna Leela Kallola Varadi. Sri Krishna Leela Kallola Varadi. That means the Sri Krishna Leela, the description of Sri Krishna Leela is like a Kallola Varadi. Varadi is another word for Samudram, ocean, like Jaladi, Sagara, Like that, Varadi. Leela Kallola Varadi. Kallola Varadi means like, in an ocean, when there are waves, high tide waves, the waves, they continuously keep coming. A, a big wave comes, and then that wave calms down. And then another wave comes, that calms down. So Kallola. Kallola means these waves. Leela Kallola Varadi. This Samudram or this Sagara called Sri Krishna Katamritam, Sri Krishna Leelamritam. It contains so many waves, joyful waves. These are not the disturbing waves that Kulshekar Alvar describes. These are not the disturbing waves that Kulshekar Alvar describes in that Bhavajaladi Gatanam Sloka. In those shlokas, Kulshekar Alvar describes the waves as Urmi Bahulam. धारावार करवर सुता ते तनुजो विरिञ्चि स्तोता वेदस्तव सुरगणा भृत्यवर्ग प्रसाद मुक्तिर्माया जगदविकलं तावकी देवकी ते माता मित्रुं बलरिपुसुतस्तत्त्वधन्यं न जाने. I think the shloka before that. Bhava भवजलदिगधानां द्वन्द्ववाताहतानां सुतदुहितृकळत्र त्राणभारार्दितानां विषमविषयतो ये मज्जतामप्लवानां भवतु शरणमेको विष्णुपोटो नराणां भवजलदिमगाधं दुस्तरं निस्तरेयम् कथमहमिति चेतो मास्मगाकातरत्वं सरसिजदृशि देवे तावकी भक्तिरेका नरकविधिनिषण्णा तारयिष्यत्यवश्यम् तृष्णातो ये मदनपवनोद्धूतमोहोर्मिमाले. Urmimala. Okay? Urmi means the waves. Urmimala, the waves. Series of waves. But there, in that shloka, Trishna Toye shloka, Kulshekar Alvar is describing, these are the disturbing waves. Every difficulty in material world is a wave. Just like when you are standing on the shore of an ocean, if a strong wave comes, that wave can capture you. It can capture and take you with it. There are so many accidents like that that have happened, where the waves have absorbed people and have taken inside the ocean. Something similar to that, the Sri Krishna Leelamritam. In the ocean of Sri Krishna Leelamritam, there are waves, there are beautiful waves, joyful waves. Leela Kallola Varadi. And every wave is like every wave in the ocean is like a wave that's exploding in our heart.
Wave of ecstasy.
Wave of ecstasy. Yeah. So just imagine, sometimes when you hear a very good news, a very happy news, right? Something happens in your heart, like as if your heart is exploding. You cannot even contain it. You cannot hold it. You cannot hold your heart. It's exploding with the joy. So that is a phrase. Leela Kallola Varadi. Okay, so the first one is the katha. The katha should continuously flow like a river. And what is the phrase here? Nayatra Vaikunta Sudapaga. Yatra means wherever. Tatra is there. Yatra means where. Nayatra Vaikunta Katha. Vaikunta Katha means the Katha of spiritual planet. The Katha of spiritual topics. The Katha of spiritual topics. Sudha is the nectar. Apaga is the river. Nayatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhapaga. Where there is no river of Krishna Katha. Okay, so is this clear for everybody? The first one. Did everyone understand
Yes,
this?
Prabhuji.
Okay,
Yes, Prabhuji.
good. Second one. Second one is Nasadavo Bhagavatas Tadashraya. Nasadavo Bhagavas Tadashraya. Okay, let's all repeat this, okay? Nasadavo Bhagavat Tadashraya.
Nasadhavo Bhagavatas Tadashriyah.
So that means, in simple words, where there is no sadhu sangha, where there is no satsanga, whereas there is no association of devotees. This is the second one. Third one. Nayatra yajnesha maka mahotsavaha.
Nayatra Yagnesha Makha Mahotsavaha.
So, Nayatra, okay, the same thing as in the first line. Nayatra, where there is no. What is no? Yajna. Maka. Yajna means the homams. Maka means the Yajnesha Maka, sacrifice offering. I think Maka is also another word for the homam. Okay, like just like Yajna, Maka is also another word for homam. Nayatra Yajnesha Maka Mahotsava. Mahotsava means the festival, like Janmashtami festival, Ramnavami festival, Narsimha Chaturdashi festival, all these festivals. So where there is no festivals of God, where there is no Krishna Katha that is flowing like a river, where there is no association of devotees, and where there is no festival. Suresha Lokopi Navaisa Sevyatam.
Suresha Lokopi Navaisa Sevyatam.
Suresha Loka. Suresha means, who is Suresha? Sura plus Isha. Sura means the Devatas. Isha is the king, the controller. That is Indra. Indra Loka. Indra Loka means the Swarga Loka. Navaisa Sevyatam. Do not serve or reside there. Navaisa Sevyatam. Do not serve or reside there. That means don't even live in that place, even if it is the highest, even if it is the topmost planet in the material world. But if there is no Krishna Katha, if there are no devotees, if there are no festivals of God, then don't even live there.
Yeah, festival will be the subset, I mean, the set of first and two, right? Subset of one and two. One and two are the subsets of the three. That's what I'm trying to say. So if festival is there, there will be Katha and there will be Sadhu Sangha also.
Not necessarily. See, in India, you'll see festivals happening, but Katha doesn't happen. In in most of the places or most of the times, Katha is given least importance. For example, you go to any temple in India, Ramalayam, Krishna Mandir, Hanuman Mandir, Shivalayam, you go to any temple, the Katha doesn't happen. Temples are mostly for performing rituals, performing some festivals. They perform Sitarama Kalyanam on Ramanavami day. They perform Janmashtami Utsav. But Katha doesn't happen. Katha was introduced by Prabhupada. The importance of Katha was started when Prabhupada came to America and when Prabhupada started preaching. Prabhupada says temples are supposed to be like educational institutions. These are like universities, spiritual universities. And Prabhupada says that even if there are no temples, but if Katha is happening, then that is good. Because the temples may or may not exist. For example, about 100 years ago, when Islamic people, they invaded so many Hindu temples and they destroyed so many Hindu temples. They even destroyed Nalanda University. We have lost so much of Vedic knowledge. And even in Vrindavan, they destroyed so many temples. But wherever there is Katha happening, there will be Krishna Bhakti. We can do Katha without temples. But temples without Katha, they are not going to help. Guess what? I was about to say something about Tirupati. And this call is from Tirupati.
Directly from Vaikuntham. I mean, from Balaji, you got the call.
Huh?
From Balaji, you got the call.
That's a devotee of Balaji. Yeah. So remember I told you, I think sometime ago, 2 weeks ago or something, I told you, right? So this is the person. I don't know if you can see clearly or
Blur గా ఉంది ప్రభాజీ.
blurred on there. Okay. Yeah.
వాళ్ళు
Yeah.
చెప్పారన్నారు కదా ప్రభుజీ అతనేనా
Huh?
గోవిందనామాలు
గోవిందనామాలు పాడతారు కదా, ఆయన తిరుపతిలో ఉంటారు. సో ఆయన్ని ఇక్కడ పిలిపించడానికి కాల్ చేస్తున్నాం అనమాట. సో లాస్ట్ వీక్ మాట్లాడాను, హీ అగ్రీడ్. సో హీ వాజ్ గోయింగ్ టు కమ్. అదే ఒకసారి మాట్లాడి ఆయనతోటి ప్లాన్ కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయాలన్నమాట. సో ఐ వాజ్ అబౌట్ టు సే దట్ ఈవెన్ ఇన్ తిరుపతి they do so many events, so many festivals, so many utsavams, so much happens in Tirupati. But Katha, have you ever seen Katha in Tirupati? No? Once in a while, occasionally, very rarely it happens. So the three things
Prabhuji?
will be there. Yeah.
గ్రామర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ లో కాకుండా లైక్ అనుష్ఠుప్ చంద అట్లా కాకుండా కెన్ వి సింగ్ లైక్ దిస్, ఎత్ర వైకుంఠ కదా సుధాపగా ఎత్ర సాధవో భగవత్ తదాశ్రయాః ఎత్ర యజ్ఞే శమక మహోత్సవాః సురేష లోకోపి వైస సేవ్యతాం. ఈ మూడు ఎక్కడుంటాయో అక్కడ ఉండాలని చెప్పొచ్చేమో.
ఈ మూడు ఎక్కడ
నా తీసేసి
నో ఎత్ర కాదు, తత్ర అనాలి అక్కడ. తత్ర వైకుంఠ కథా సుధాపగ సాధవో భాగవతస్తదాశ్రయ తత్ర యజ్ఞేశ మకా మహోత్సవాః
సురేష్
సురే ఇంకా అక్కడ సురేష్ లోక అనకూడదు అప్పుడు. ఈ మూడు ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయో అక్కడే అదే వైకుంఠం అన్నమాట.
తత్ర వైస్ సేవ్యతాం.
వైకుంఠ లోక అనొచ్చు. వైకుంఠ లోకోపి వైకుంఠ లోకోపి వైస సేవ్యతాం. నా తీసేసి వైస సేవ్యతాం. వైకుంఠ లోకోపి వైస సేవ్యతాం. ప్రతి లైన్ లో నా తీసేసి సురేష లోకని వైకుంఠ లోక చేసేస్తే అయిపోతుంది.
పాజిటివ్ వేలకు.
This is similar to that shloka Krishna tells to Narada Muni. Once Narada Muni asks Krishna, "Oh Krishna, where do you reside?" Then Krishna says, "Naham vasami vaikunte yoginam hrudayeshu va mad-bhakta yatra gayanti tatra tishtami narada." Naham vasami vaikunte. I do not live in Vaikunta. Naham vasami vaikunte yoginam hrudayeshu va. I do not live in the hearts of yogis. Mad-bhakta yatra gayanti. Wherever my devotees sing my kirtans, wherever devotees sing my glories in the form of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana, tatra tishtami narada. I live in that place. That means if there is Vaikunta Katha, if there is Sadhu Sangha, if there is Yajnesha Maka Mahotsava, then Bhagavan lives there. So tatra Vaikunta Katha Sudapaga Sadhavo Bhagavatas Tadashraya tatra Yajnesha Maka Mahotsavaha Vaikunta Lokopi Vaisa Sevyatam. You can convert this shloka into the positive way like that. Okay, so these three things, they indicate something here. Katha is the information, knowledge, jnana, and festivals, the Mahotsava festivals are the action, that is the service, seva. So we have jnana and we have seva or karma or seva. And the third one is sadhu sangha. Three things: sadhu sangha, jnana and seva. Only when you combine these three, only when you integrate these three, then that place is a Vaikunta. This is a very beautiful, it's a very important thing. It says, true elevation is never found in a change of location, but in a change of consciousness. Sometimes people, they think that, okay, if I go and retire in Vrindavan, if I go and retire in Tirupati, if I go and retire in Ayodhya, then I can live happily. But no, simply by changing the place, you cannot establish Vaikunta in your heart. You have to be in that consciousness. You have to bring that consciousness into your heart. Then you can establish Vaikunta in your heart. And what is the method to bring Vaikunta in your heart? That is by singing the glories in the form of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana, by singing stotrams, by singing, by chanting japa. Then you can establish Vrindavan, you can establish Vaikunta wherever you are. If you are in Seattle, you can make that place as Vrindavan. If you are in Hyderabad,
రిపీటెడ్లీ దిస్ సెంటెన్స్ విల్ ఎక్కడ వింటామంటే లైక్ వద్దు ఇక్కడ వద్దు ఇండియాకి వెళ్ళిపోదాం అనగానే హస్బెండ్స్ చెప్పే డైలాగ్ ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's recite this shloka and then we'll go to Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Na yatra no, what is the tune? Na yatra vaikunta kata sudhapaga na sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshraya na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha suresha lokopi na Vais. No, this is not the tune I sang. What is the tune I sang? Na yatra vaikunta kata sudhapaga na sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshraya na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha suresha lokopi na Vais sevyatam. Now I'll sing one line at a time. You please repeat after me. Na yatra vaikunta kata sudhapaga
yatra vaikunta kada sudhapaga
na sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshrayāha
sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshrayāha
na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha
na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha
suresha lokopi na Vais sevyatam.
Suresha
lokopi na Vais sevyatam.
Okay, we'll do it 3 times. Na yatra vaikuntha kadha sudhapaga
na yatra vaikunta kada sudhapaga
na sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshrayāha
sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshrayāha
na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha
na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha
suresha lokopi na Vais sevyatam.
Suresha
lokopi na Vais sevyatam.
Na yatra vaikuntha kadha sudhapaga
na yatra vaikunta sudhapaga
na sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshrayāha
sadhavo bhagavatāstadāshrayāha
na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha
na yatra yajñesha makamahotsaváha
suresha lokopi na Vais sevyatam.
suresha lokopi na Vais sevyatam.
Okay. So now we'll discuss that shloka from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. So this is the shloka we discussed, the architecture of surrender. We are learning everything. We are learning physics, we are learning chemistry, we are learning biology, we are learning Bachelor of Architecture, everything.
ఒకటే క్లాస్ లో ఇన్ని డిగ్రీలు అసలు
చూడండి అసలు
possible.
అసలు
ఒకటే
ఎంత ఎక్కడ ప్రపంచంలో ఎక్కడా ఉండదు ఇలాగా. This is a special university.
1 year కంప్లీట్ చేసాం, అందులో 2 సెమిస్టర్స్ అయిపోయాయి.
అన్ని డిగ్రీలు అయిపోయాయి. maj-janmanah phalamidam madhu-kaitabhāre mat-prārthanīya-mad-anugraha esha eva tvad-bhr tya-bhr tya-bhr tyasya idam smara loka-nātha. Yes, repeat.
maj-janmanah phalamidam
పరమపరమిదం మధు-కైటభారే mat-prārthanīya-mad-anugraha esha eva tvad-bhr
స్మరలోకనాథ.
Okay, so we discussed the other day that how Kulshekara Alvar, he prays to Mukunda or Madhusudana Kaitabhare to become a servant of the 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 servant. 7 layers below. Now, when he mentioned 7 times, Bhritya 7 times, it doesn't mean he wants to be exactly at the 7th position from God. not like అలా అర్థం చేసుకోకూడదు దీన్ని. So, why not 8th, why not 9th, why not 6th, why not 5th, right? No, not like that. That is not the meaning here. So, when he repeatedly says Bhritya, Bhrityasya, Bhritya, that means he wants to be servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. Dasa, dasanu, dasa. Not necessarily 7. The 7 doesn't have any significance here. Okay? So, just to fit into the grammar, just to fit into the meter, Sanskrit meter, he has used the word Bhritya 7 times like this. So, if you notice, in between, to fit the grammar, he used the word paricaraka. Other places he used Bhritya. Okay? So, we have seen in Guha's story, Guha says Preshya, right? Preshya means one who is not a direct servant of the Lord. Direct servant of the Lord Ramchandra is Lakshmana. But Guha, he's not staying close to God. He's staying in a remote place. He's not in close proximity. He's staying in a remote place. And he served Bharata. So that is Preshya. Guha is another example of servant of the servant. So there is a beautiful story about this concept of serving the devotees or serving the devotee of the devotee or serving the servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. It's a story of Ramanujacharya. So one day Ramanujacharya so from Srirangam he wanted to go to some place. He wanted to go on a Tirthayatra, pilgrimage. So in the destination place there are 2 of his disciples. One disciple's name is Yajnesha, another disciple's name is Varadacharya. Not Varadaraj. Varadaraj is the name of the god. This is Varadacharya. So Yajnesha and Varadacharya, 2 disciples. Before Sri Ramanujacharya starts his journey from Srirangam to this new place, he tells his other assistants at Srirangam to go and inform these two disciples in the new destination, Yajnesha and Vardacharya, that Ramanujacharya is coming there, so that they can make arrangements. They can make arrangements for Ramanujacharya to stay comfortably. So first, the assistants, the two assistants, not Yajnesha and Vardacharya, but Ramanujacharya's other assistants in Srirangam, they travel to the other place and tell Yajnesha. They first go to Yajnesha's home, and then they tell Yajnesha that our Guru Ramanujacharya is going to come here. He's going to stay here for a couple of days. So you please make arrangements. Then Yajnesha, he feels so happy. He feels so happy and he starts making arrangements. He's so busy, in making arrangements. And by the way, by the time that two assistants of Ramanujacharya went to this new place, it was already evening time, and the assistants they wanted to stay there. And in the next day morning, they want to go to Srirangam. So then this person Yajnesha, he's so busy making preparations for Ramanujacharya, decorating his house, cleaning his house, procuring groceries so that he can cook nicely for Ramanujacharya. All these things he was doing, and he has completely ignored the two assistants who came. He did not even take care of them properly. He did not even feed them. He did not even take care of them properly. So then they were disappointed. The assistants were a little disappointed. And the next day morning, they go to Vardacharya's house. And Vardacharya is a very poor person. And as soon as as soon as he saw these two people, Vardacharya received them with great hospitality. He provided first he provided water to wash the feet, and then he provided nice food. So he took care of everything, nice hospitality. And then only he asked, what brings you here? How is our Guru Maharaj? What brings you here? Then they tell Vardacharya that our Guru Ramanujacharya is going to visit here, and he's going to stay here for a few days. And he sent both of us to make arrangements for Ramanujacharya's arrival. Then hearing this, Vardacharya feels very happy, and he starts making arrangements. Even though he's a poor person, but within his capacity, he makes nice arrangements, comfortable arrangement for Ramanujacharya. While he's taking care of these two assistants, in fact, he took care of the assistants first. He provided them with nice hospitality, nice food, everything. And then he asked about his Guru. And then the two assistants, they came back to Srirangam. And they tell everything that has happened at Yajnesha's home and Vardacharya's home. And Ramanujacharya, hearing these both stories, he wants to go to Vardacharya's home, obviously, right? Because Vardacharya, he took care of the servants of the servant of God. Ramanujacharya is a servant of Ranganath Swami. And the two assistants, they are servants of Ramanujacharya. And Varadacharya, he exactly acted as servant of the servants of the servant of God. 3 levels down. Whereas Yajnesha, what he was trying to do, he was ignoring these 2 servants of Ramanujacharya, and he was focusing only on Ramanujacharya. He was making arrangements only for Ramanujacharya, which Ramanujacharya did not like that. Ramanujacharya liked Varadacharya because he was taking care of the assistants first. So this shows, what should be our mood and humility. So we want to, somehow, even in spiritual organizations, people cannot get rid of this mentality of name, fame, power, money, all these things. Even within spiritual organizations, within temples, they always want to stay closer to some very senior person in the temple. Very senior in the sense, a very senior person who has some position, like a temple president, something like that, management committee chairman, something like that. I mean, before coming to Bhakti life, that is what we were doing. We were always behind politicians. We were always behind, government officers. Now, even after coming to Bhakti life also, people try to continue the same mentality, which is not good. As we have read in the other shloka, right? Nayatra kata sudhapaga, Nayatra Vaikunta Kata Sudhapaga. In that shloka, as we have discussed, right? The best place to stay is wherever there is Katha happening. If the temple president is interested in Bhagavad Katha, yes, you can follow him. You can spend time with him. You can be in close association with him, and hear more about Krishna. But if that temple president, or if that the so-called temple manager, is only a logistics person, he is only a people manager, and he never speaks about Krishna, he never speaks Krishna Katha, then there is no need to go behind him all the time. But we see this in the temples. People want to stay closer to somebody who has position, even in the temple, so that they also get name and fame. Okay. Anyways, so this story of Ramanujacharya, it tells how important it is to serve the servants of the servants of the servants of God. For example, Kulshekar Alvar. We have been hearing about Kulshekar Alvar. We have been learning Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra for so many days. Kulshekar Alvar used to always serve his Purvacharya. His name is Nammalvar. There are 12 Alvars, right? Kulshekar Alvar is one, and his Purvacharya is Nammalvar. So he was always acting as a servant of Nammalvar. And Nammalvar's Purvacharya is somebody else. So like that, there is a parampara, there is a lineage, there is a chain of disciplic succession. We have Krishna, and Krishna's disciple is Brahma. Brahma's disciple is Narada. Narada's disciple is Valmiki. Narada's disciple is Vyasadeva. Like that, There are so many disciples in that parampara, Guru Shishya parampara. So talking about this Guru Shishya parampara, right? If we think that we can try to understand God with our own efforts and we don't need anybody's help, then that's not a wise thinking. How do we get a guru? How do we understand God? We understand God only only through Guru. Only by serving Guru, only by pleasing Guru, we can understand God. And how do we get Guru? We get Guru by the mercy of God. So in the first place, God shows His initial mercy and He sends a Guru in our life. And then if we serve the Guru, if we please the Guru, through that Guru we can understand God, but not directly. Directly we cannot understand God. With our own efforts, we cannot understand God. For example, Narada, when he was a little boy, he used to stay with his mother. His father passed away before, long time before. And Narada, when he was a little boy, he used to stay with his mother. And one time, during the Chaturmasya period, Chaturmasya is the 4-month period where some diet restrictions are followed. Like some devotees, they don't eat curd. 1 month they don't eat curd. 1 month they don't eat urad dal. Like that, different months they avoid different things. So during the Chaturmasya period, some sadhus, they come to the home of Narada Muni when he was little boy, right? And they stay in their home. And Narada Muni, the little boy's mother, used to cook every day and feed the sadhus. And Narada Muni, he used to serve the sadhus. So like that, he got the mercy of the sadhus. And then after some time, Narada Muni, the little boy's mother, also was bitten by a snake and she also died. Then this little boy, he was alone, nobody to take care. But then he became a devotee. He became a great devotee. He became one of the greatest devotees. How did he become devotee? By serving these sadhus. Remember the other day in Vishnu Sahasranama-Stotra class, we discussed about a guru and shishya, and how the shishya wants to serve the guru even if the guru was suffering from what is the disease? Leprosy disease.
Leprosy.
Yeah, leprosy. Yeah, kushtu rogam. So
Guru. So when you are discussing Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, how a guru is equal to Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara.
Maheshwara.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in that context.
Yeah, that sloka actually came from that incident. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That means the Guru is everything. He is Brahma, he is Vishnu, he is Maheshwara, he is Mata, he is Pita, he is everything. That's why they say serving devotees is even greater than serving God. Serving devotees is even greater than serving God. There are two things, Bhagavat Seva and Bhagavata Seva. Bhagavat Seva is serving Bhagavan. Bhagavata Seva is serving a devotee of God. Bhagavata, the words Bhagavata means, there are two meanings actually for the word Bhagavata. Bhagavatam means the book Bhagavatam. There is a book Bhagavatam and there is a person Bhagavatam. Book Bhagavatam that we have seen, many of you have book Bhagavatam set at your home. And there is a person Bhagavata. Person Bhagavata is that person who is following the instructions given in book Bhagavatam. Or he is that person who is following the instructions of Bhagavan given in Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavata Seva is greater than Bhagavat Seva. And again, the Bhagavata Seva, serving a Bhagavata devotee, చాలాసార్లు ఈ వర్డ్ వినే ఉంటుంటారు కదా, భాగవతోత్తములు అని వినే ఉంటారు కదా. భాగవతోత్తమ మీన్స్ ద బెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద భాగవతాస్, ద బెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద డివోటీస్. So when it comes to serving Bhagavatas, there are two aspects. One is Vani Seva. So repeat after me. Vani Seva.
Vani Seva.
Vapu Seva.
Vapu Seva.
So
Vapu or Vapu? Vapu, I think.
Vapu. Yeah, Vapu
Vapu.
Seva. So two types of services, Vani and Vapu. Vapu means the body. In Sanskrit, Vapu means body. That means when a guru, if the guru is living, he's physically there on this material world, on this planet, then you can serve him. If possible, you can cook for him. If possible, you can wash the clothes. If possible, you can provide any help that is needed. But if that guru is not there on this planet Earth, he has departed from this planet Earth, then we can do Vani Seva. Vani Seva means by reading his books, by hearing his lectures, by hearing his classes, hearing his katha. So that is Vani Seva. That means even, for example, Prabhupada, now he is not there on this planet Earth. But when you read his purports from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, we are actually serving Prabhupada. That is called Vani Seva. So we are serving the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. Prabhupada is the servant of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He is the servant of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He is the servant of somebody else. Like that, there is a great paramparā. So when you are doing Vani Seva, you are serving that Bhagavata. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a beautiful shloka. Nāham vipro na cha narapatir napi vaishyo na shudro Nāham varni na cha grihapatir no vanasto yatirva Kintu prodhyannigila paramananda purnamrutabdher Gopi bhartu padakamalayur dasa dasanudasaha. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he has spoken these words. He says, he's telling what is his identity. He's telling his identity is Naham Vipro. Wipro means not the software company Wipro. Naham Wipro, Naham TCS, Naham Infosys, not like that. Naham Vipro. Vipra means Brahmana. I am not a Brahmana. Nacha Narapatir. I am not a king. I am not a Kshatriya. Napi Vaishyo. I am not a Vaishya. Na Shudro. I am not a Shudra. Naham Varni. I do not belong to any Varna. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Nacha Grihapatir. I am not a Grihastha. Na Vanasto. I am not a Vanaprastha. Yatirva. Na Yatirva. I am not a sannyasi. Kintu prodhyan nikila paramananda purnamrutabdher. But I derive my happiness, Paramananda. Nikila Paramananda or Akila Paramananda. I derive my happiness by telling my identity as Gopi Bhartuhu Padakamalayur Dasa Dasanudasaha. Gopi Bhartuhu. The Supreme Person. Gopi Bhartuhu. Gopi, the gopis. Bhartuhu, the husband, the master. The master of the gopis or the husband of gopis. That is Krishna. Who is the maintainer of the gopis or who is the husband or the master of the gopis. Gopi Bhartru Padakamalayur, the lotus feet. Dasa Dasanu Dasaha. The servant of the servant of the servant. I am not a Brahmana, I am not a Kshatriya, I am not a Vaishya or Shudra, nor I am a Brahmachari, a householder, a Vanaprastha or a Sannyasi. I identify myself only as the servant of the servant of the servant of the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna, the maintainer of the gopis. He is like an ocean of nectar and he is the cause of universal transcendental bliss. He is always existing with brilliance. So who is telling this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Sri Krishna himself. So let's recite this shloka. Naham vipro na cha narapate napi vaishyo na shudro. Naham varni na cha grihapate no vanasto yaterva. Kintu prodhyan nikila paramananda purnamrutabdher. Gopi Bhartu Padakamalayur Dhasadasanudasaha.
Gopi Padakamalayur Dasadasanudasaha.
So when you hear this tune, you should remember some shloka.
Chandrarkam also this tune probably.
Chandrarkam.
Mukunda-Mālā.
Keyuranina, that also this tune only.
Keyurani, Chandrartham and Mukunda-Mālā-Stotranlo ఏ శ్లోకం?
Yeah. Just remembering.
Naham vande
Naham vande tava charanayō dvandvamadvandvaheto. Naham vipro na cha narapate napi vaishyo na shudro. Yes, Naham vande tava charanayor అది కరెక్ట్ ట్యూన్ మ్యాచ్ అవుతుంది. చంద్రార్థం కూడా ఆ ట్యూన్లో పాడొచ్చు. మనం చంద్రార్థం ఇంకా కొంచెం వేరే వేరియేషన్ ఉంటుంది. చంద్రార్థం కలశం త్రికోణధనుషీ కంగోష్పదం ప్రోష్టికం శంఖం సవ్యపదే చ దక్షిణపదే కోణాష్టకం స్వస్తికం. కొంచెం ట్యూన్ వేరే అది. ఈ ట్యూన్లో కూడా పాడొచ్చు. సో finally, the other day, Sarita, you asked, right? Why in that shloka there is Madhu Kaitabhare? Why Kulshekara Alvar is calling Krishna as Madhu Kaitabhare? We all know the story. Madhu and Kaitaba, these are the two demons. Ari means the killer or the enemy. Madhu Kaitabhare. O Krishna, O you who have killed the two demons by name Madhu and Kaitaba. So we'll just discuss this for another 2-3 minutes and we'll finish. So there is a small story how the two demons Madhu and Kaitaba, how they appeared and how they were killed by Vishnu. When Mahavishnu was in deep sleep, in Ksheerasagara Samudra, when Mahavishnu was sleeping, when he was in Yoga Nidra, it is mentioned in the Puranas that from his ears, some wax, a lump of wax came out. Just like how, once in 2 weeks, we clean our ears and get rid of the wax, right? So like that, some lump of wax came out from Mahavishnu's ears. Now, how is that possible? We can ask, right? Mahavishnu is a transcendental person. His body is transcendental. His body will not have sweat. His ears will not produce wax. That's not possible, right? But in order to perform some leela, all these things manifest like this. So just imagine that some lump of wax came out from Mahavishnu's ears, and that lump is not a good thing, right? It's an unwanted thing. And from that unwanted lump of wax, two asuras, two demons appeared, Madhu and Kaitaba. Madhu and Kaitaba. So Madhu and Kaitaba, they appeared, and just like how when Brahma appeared from the lotus stem that came from Mahavishnu's navel, Brahma, he was confused, right? Where am I? Who am I? What is my purpose? Because all around him was only water. It was all dark and it was water. Brahma did not know what to do, and he meditated for thousands of years. Similarly, this Madhu and Kaitaba, when they appeared, they also did not know what to do. They did not know who they are and what is their purpose, why they appeared. They did not know. And they meditated. And then Lakshmi Devi appeared. Sri Mahalakshmi appeared. And Sri Mahalakshmi, she was pleased with their meditation. And then she asked them to ask for a boon. Madhu Kaitaba asked for a boon that they should not be killed by anyone. They should not be killed by anyone. Now this is the standard boon that all the Rakshasas ask for. Whether it is Hiranyakashipu or, Ravanasura. This is the standard thing that we see. Sri Mahalakshmi said, Tadastu, all right, so be it. And then Madhu Kaitabhare, they started doing their demoniac activities. And then meanwhile Brahma appeared, and then Brahma started creating the creation. And then whenever Brahma is busy doing the Srishti, there will always be demons who want to disturb that. Because if Brahma creates the Srishti, then there can be somebody who will be born to kill these demons. So the demons want to stop Brahma from doing Srishti. In the other class, Vishnu Sahasranama-Stotra class also, we discussed, right? The story of Yugadi, how Yugadi came. Something similar to that, here also, Madhu Kaitabhare, they steal Vedas from Brahma. Now there's no book, there's no physical book, but Madhu Kaitabhare, they steal Vedas from the mind of Brahma. And then the Srishti stopped. The creation of material world is stopped. Then Mahavishnu, he goes and he goes in the form of a Hayagriva, half man and half horse, or the mouth of a horse, Hayagriva. Haya is horse, Griva is neck. Okay, Hayagriva. Knowledge theft. Ramesh Garu, Rasar. Knowledge theft. Correct. That's the correct word. Knowledge theft. Yeah. So, like identity theft. These days we are seeing identity theft, right? They don't have to steal your physical card. They can steal the information. They can steal your digital information, your identity, your social security number. If they have your social security number, then everything about you can be stolen. So now these two demons, they stole the Vedas, and Vishnu appeared in the form of Hayagriva, and he fights with these demons. And then these demons, they got the boon, right? They got the boon from Lakshmi Devi that they cannot be killed by anyone. And the demons are very powerful. Madhu Kaitabhare, they are very powerful. The fight between Madhu Kaitabhare and Hayagriva continues for 5,000 years. But still Hayagriva cannot kill Madhu Kaitabhare. But looking at the valerious fighting done by Hayagriva, Madhu Kaitabhare, the Rakshasas, they become pleased. And then they ask Hayagriva, "Oh Hayagriva," I don't know if they call with the name Hayagriva or something. "Oh Hayagriva, we are pleased with your fighting spirit. You can ask for a boon." Now it's a very interesting thing, right? Generally, Mahavishnu gives the offer to others to seek for a boon. But here the demons are giving an option to Mahavishnu to seek for a boon. Then Hayagriva asks, what does he ask for? He asks that, "May you both be killed in my hands." May you both be killed in my hands. Now they are shocked to hear this boon, and they have to fulfill, because they only asked Haigriva to seek for a boon. But because he asked this boon, they become, they agree to be killed in the hand of Haigriva. So then Haigriva kills these two demons and restores the Vedas and gives to Brahma. Now this story tells how difficult it was for Mahavishnu himself, Haigriva himself, to kill the demons Madhu Kaitabhare. The war happened for 5,000 years. It was very difficult to kill these people. Similarly, in our life, in our heart, there are Madhu and Kaitabhare. The ego and pride, or ignorance and pride. The ignorance and pride. Ego is ignorance, okay? Basically. Ego and pride. Ahankara and mada. Ahankara and mada. These two things are very, very difficult to be killed, to be destroyed. And unless we kill our ego, we cannot surrender. We cannot become tvad-bhr tya-paricāraka-bhr tya-bhr tyasya-bhr idam smara loka-nātha. We cannot become that. That's why Kulshekara Alvar in this beautiful shloka is asking Madhusudana, the killer of Madhu and Kaitabhare, to kill these two demons, Ahankara and Mada, in our heart, and then make me the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. So that's the deeper meaning of why Kulshekara Alvar is using the name Madhu Kaitabhare. Sarita, happy?
Yes, happy Prabhuji. అదర్వైజ్ నాకు అసలు మధు కైటభారే ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేశారు, అంతమంది అసురాస్ ఉన్నారు కదా, why specifically they used these two demons names? Thank you Prabhuji for the clarification. And for that only Brahma got 4 heads, Prabhuji, to protect in all the ways. Somewhere I heard. సో అన్ని యాంగిల్స్ లో నుంచి ఎవరు వచ్చి థెఫ్ట్ చేయకూడదని he got 4 heads అని చెప్పారు. I don't know, I'm not sure.
I also heard that. Yes.
Actually, Brahma has 5 heads. One head was already picked by the Shiva. The upper head was picked by the Shiva. Brahma hatya పాతకం అతనికి అంటుకుంటుంది. అప్పుడు అతను మళ్ళీ వచ్చి కాశీలో అక్కడ చేసిన తర్వాతే ఆ కపాలం వచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట. దట్ ఈస్ ఎ సపరేట్ స్టోరీ.
బట్ ఎప్పుడైనా మనీ థెఫ్ట్ అనేది ఉంటది, నాలెడ్జ్ థెఫ్ట్ ఉండదు. అందుకే గివ్ ద ఇంపార్టెన్స్ టు నాలెడ్జ్ అన్నారు. కానీ సో టుడే
నాలెడ్జ్ థెఫ్ట్, బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ ది నాలెడ్జ్ థెఫ్ట్ ఓన్లీ సో మెనీ డిజిటల్ అరెస్ట్స్ అండ్ సో మెనీ scoopings and all these things happened in today's financial world.
So okay, so many Madhu Kaitabhares anamata now. Even for Himanvi, in some classes they are telling if you are not alert, you will lose what you learned. So that's why always me ears దగ్గర అసురాస్ ఉంటారు. సో ఇఫ్ యూ they said like that, మీరు కానీ సరిగా వినకపోతే మీ నాలెడ్జ్ ని వాళ్ళు తీసుకెళ్ళిపోతారు అని చెప్పేవాళ్ళు.
Even japa also we should not do without a bag. We should not do, otherwise some devatas are there, they will take up our japa punya. అదర్వైజ్ ఏదైనా ఒక పైన క్లాత్ వేసుకునైనా చేయాలి. గుళ్ళో పూజారులు చేస్తుంటారు, పైన కండువాని కప్పుకుని
గాయత్రి మంత్రం అట్లా చాంటింగ్ చేసినప్పుడు
గాయత్రి చాంటింగ్ ఎప్పుడు కూడాను ఓపెన్ గా చేయకూడదు. అయితే ఓపెన్ గా చేసిన దానికి కూడా ఒక ఫలితం ఉంటుంది, బట్ దానికి వేరే నియమాలు ఉన్నాయి, అవి తెలుసుకుని చేయాలి.
ఎస్పెషల్లీ
లేదు అది నాకు కావాలి అనుకున్నప్పుడు దాన్ని మనం జపా బ్యాగ్ లో ఉండే చెయ్యాలి.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
హరే కృష్ణ
ప్రభుజీ, మధు కైటవులతో వాళ్ళని వధించడానికి 5000 సంవత్సరాలు యుద్ధం చేశాడా విష్ణుమూర్తి?
అవును
ప్రభుజీ, అయితే మనలో ఉన్న ఫాల్స్ ఈగో, అహంకారం వాటిని పోగొట్టుకోవాలంటే ఇంత తపస్సు చేయాలి ప్రభుజీ.
అంటే ఇక్కడ టైం అనేది అక్కడ వాళ్ళ టైం వేరు, మన టైం వేరు. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇక్కడి నుంచి చంద్రాన్ని పంపించినప్పుడు అక్కడ 14 రోజులు పట్టింది, ఇక్కడ మనకు ఒక రోజే. లేదా అక్కడ ఒక రోజుకి ఇక్కడ 14 రోజులు. అప్పుడు మనం విన్నాం
సో
దిగటానికి, చంద్రాన్ని దిగినప్పుడు.
అక్కడ కూడా 5000 years అంటే అక్కడ అంటే బేసికల్లీ అక్కడ 5000 years అంటే నథింగ్ అది. బట్ అక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఆ నెంబర్ ఎందుకు చెప్పారంటే, ఐ మీన్ 5000 అంటే కరెక్ట్గా 5000 ఏం కాదు కదా, అది 5000 years ఏ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ ప్రకారము అవన్నీ పక్కన పెడితే లాంగ్ టైం అన్నమాట, చాలా కాలం జరిగింది ఆ యుద్ధం. అంటే మధు కైటబులు లక్ష్మీదేవి వరం ఇచ్చేసింది. ఇంకా మరి హయగ్రీవ విష్ణుమూర్తి ఇంకా భార్య మీద కోపం తెచ్చుకొని నువ్వెందుకు ఇచ్చావు నన్ను అడగకుండా, నువ్వు ఏది పడితే అది చేస్తుంటావు, ఎవరు ఏది అడిగినా ఇచ్చేస్తుంటావు.
అలా ఏమన్నారు ప్రభుజీ, ఇక్కడ వాళ్ళు అంటారు అట్లాంటివన్నీ.
ఇక్కడ మధు కైటబుల్ మెచ్చుకోవాలి. పాయింట్ నెంబర్ 1, దే ఆర్ గుడ్ డెమాన్స్. పాయింట్ నెంబర్ 2, they apprised the fighting spirit of Lord Vishnu. Point number 3, they gave boon to the Lord Vishnu. Point number 4, they have keep up their words.
బట్ ఇక్కడ మధుకైత వాళ్ళని మీరు అన్నారు కదా, ఈగో అండ్ అహంకారం, గర్వం అన్నారు కదా, మదం. సో వాటిని ఇంటర్నల్ గా మనం కూడా అలా అన్వయించుకొని మనం కూడా ఫైట్ చేసి గాడ్ ని ఇంప్రెస్ చేసి మనం కూడా అలా అడగాలేమో ప్రభుజీ, లైక్ రిమూవ్ బోత్ అని. ఎలా ఆ ఇద్దరు అసురాసు గాడ్ కి భూనిచ్చి వాళ్ళది పోగొట్టుకున్నారు, అలాగే మనం కూడా గాడ్ ని ఇంప్రెస్ చేసి మనలో ఉండే అహంకారాన్ని, గర్వాన్ని కిల్ చేయమని
ప్రార్థించాలి. మనం భూనివ్వలేము.
బూన్ కాదు, జస్ట్ ప్లీజింగ్ ఆర్ ఇంప్రెసింగ్ గాడ్. ప్రే.
అందుకే కులశేఖర వారు ఏం చేశాడు, 24 శ్లోకాల్లో, దీనికన్నా ముందు ఇది 25వ శ్లోక, 25th శ్లోక, దిస్ ఈజ్ 25th శ్లోక. బిఫోర్ దిస్ ఇన్ 24 శ్లోకాస్ he glorified Vallabheti Jaitu Krishno Rakshatu. In 24 shlokas he first glorified him, and then he asked,
those are 5000 years.
Atla.
So far when I read Durga Saptashati, I always get to know Durga Mata ka there is a book, Durga Saptashati, and in that book it was written that Madhu Kaitabhare were killed by Parvati, and so I was always knowing that. So
if you read see any story, right, if you read it in Devi Puranam like that, or Shiva Puranam, you'll find a different version of it.
So far I used to think that Mata Rani killed, but just now I don't know. I even tried just
maybe they are the demons of the same names.
No.
We may think in that sense.
No. It's the same. It's one story only. I also heard another version of it, which is popularly told during Durga Navaratri time.
Yes, that's the ones. Durga Saptashati from.
So they say that.
Devi Bhagavatam, Prabhuji.
Devi Bhagavatam.
దేవి భాగవతంలో ఉంటుందంట ఈ స్టోరీ.
So
Devi Bhagavatam, also Yoga Saptashati, same thing.
yeah, there they say that because Lakshmi Devi has given the boon to Madhu Kaitabhare not to be killed by anyone. One version of the story says that finally she only came and killed them, because one condition they put is Madhu Kaitabhare. One condition they put is because they are in the water, right? They have stolen Vedas and they are hiding under the water, so that nobody can catch them. And Haigriva goes inside the water, and after long fight, the demons, they put a condition that they can only be killed where there is not even a drop of water. Now they are in water, they are in Samudra, it's full of water. Now for them to go onto the land, how long it will take, and Madhu Kaitabhare, they are not ready to come out. So then Haigriva, he opens his thigh. He opens his thigh and makes it as wide as I think 10,000 yojanas. Okay, one yojana I think is 12 kilometers, 12 miles or 12 kilometers. Now 10,000 yojanas. Now you imagine how long will it be? Then no, I think first Haigriva opens his thigh. Then the Rakshasas, they increase the size of their body to 10,000 yojanas. Haigriva was small first, and then the Madhu Kaitabhare, they increase their body to 10,000 yojanas wide. Then Haigriva increases the size of his thigh to be 20,000 yojanas, so that he can accommodate both Madhu Kaitabhare. 10,000, 10,000. They can accommodate, Haigriva can accommodate both their bodies in his thigh. And there is no water in his thigh. So the condition is fulfilled. Now why we hear stories like this? Demons, they get a boon by somebody, Brahma or Shiva or Sri Mahalakshmi, that they cannot be killed. And Mahavishnu somehow he kills them. Why do we hear stories like this? Is Mahavishnu, he has a name in Vishnu Sahasranam Stotra. Stavyastava priyastotram stutistota ranapriya. Ranapriya means he likes fighting. He likes fighting. Now most of the men, when they are watching action movies, they like fighting. They like to watch fighting. Why? Where is this coming from? It's coming from Mahavishnu.
Our father.
See, mother promise, father promise. Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? This culture of mother promise, father promise.
Sri Ram.
Krishna. It's coming from Krishna.
Sri Ram.
No,
even
it's coming
before
from
that.
Krishna.
చెప్పారు కదా
Remember a hockey game? In hockey game, Krishna asks everybody, okay, today let's all take a promise on Nanda Maharaj prestige that nobody is going to fight. Okay, we'll tell that story tomorrow. Father promise. That is father promise.
And so many promises on Mother Yashoda also, no? While stealing butter.
Yeah. So just because, Mahavishnu likes fighting spirit, he likes this Veera Rasa. That's why he needs somebody to fight with. That's why Madhu Kaitabhare appeared. Like that, many different demons. ఓకే,
ఈ స్టోరీ ఇంకోలాగా కూడా విన్నాను. వాళ్ళు చాలా కాలం నీళ్ళలోనే ఫైట్ చేస్తారు, ఇలా కాదని చెప్పి భూమి మీదకి వచ్చి స్ట్రైక్ చేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు చనిపోతారు. అందుకనే మట్టి నోట్లో పెట్టకూడదు, మేధ అని, మట్టికి మేధ అని కూడా ఒక పేరుంది, అందుకనే మట్టి నోట్లో పెట్టుకోకూడదు అని అంటారనమాట. కోర్స్ పూర్తి వివరాలు నా దగ్గర లేవు, కానీ అందుకనే మట్టిలో ఫైట్ చేయకూడదు, మట్టిని చేయకూడదని, నోట్లో పెట్టుకోకూడదు అని అంటారు.
యా, డిఫరెంట్ వర్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఈ స్టోరీ. ఓకే,
And today's one more coincidence is Ramanujacharya's appearance day.
Yes, Ramanujacharya's appearance day, Adi Shankaracharya appearance day, both same day.
Yeah, as we are discussing about servants of servants of servants of.
Yeah, and we discussed the Ramanujacharya story also.
Yeah.
నేను జయంతి అని మీరు డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నారు అనుకున్నాను ప్రభుజీ.
కాదు, ఈ శ్లోకం గురించే, మజ్-జన్మనః ఫలం idam madhu kaitabhāre శ్లోకం గురించే. యా, మీరు రికార్డింగ్ వింటే రేపు మొత్తం తెలుస్తుంది. అయ్యో మర్చిపోయి, నేను రికార్డింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు.
అయితే అదే రేపు అగైన్ మళ్ళీ ఇదే క్లాస్ అనమాట, రిపీట్. రికార్డ్ లేనప్పుడు అదే చేయాలి.
ఓకే, విల్ స్టాప్ హియర్. మంగళం కౌసలేంద్రాయ మహనీయ గుణాత్మనే చక్రవర్తి తనుజాయ సార్వభౌమాయ మంగళం. ముకుందమాల స్తోత్ర కీ జై, శ్రీ గురుశేఖర ఆళ్వార్ కీ జై, శ్రీ కృష్ణ కథామృతం కీ జై, శ్రీల ప్రభుపాద్ కీ జై. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.